Amy received twice as much as her first brother, then 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as much as some other brothers. So let's work out the lowest common multiple of 2, 3, 4, and 5, because then we can see what Amy's amount must be a multiple of in total. Now, 2 goes into 4, so actually the lowest common multiple of 2, 3, 4, 5 is the same as the lowest common multiple of 3, 4, and 5. It's just 3 times 4 times 5, which gives 60. We don't need to incorporate that 2 because 60 is necessarily going to be a multiple of it. And you can see these are co-prime, they don't share any common factors. So I'm going to say that Amy received 60 times some amount. And the first brother, because she received twice as much, he must have received half as much. So divide by 2, 30x. Second brother, then divide Amy's by 3, then by 4, and finally 5. Now, we're told that Peter complained that he had received 30p less than Tom. So we can see, because the amounts of money are going down, that Tom must be older than Peter. But we don't know which brothers they are, so we just need to systematically work our way through, considering them as the different brothers. So let's first of all go with Tom as the first brother. And I'll say that Peter is the second. Then I would get 30x minus 20x is the difference. That 10x must equal 30. So x is equal to 3. And Amy would have received 180 pence. That is a possibility. I'm just going to use T for Tom now and P for Peter so then I can fit it in a bit better. So T, let's stick with him being first. Peter now third. So here the difference is 15x equal to 30. So x is 2. And Amy would have received 120 pence. T first and P fourth. Then it's going to be 30x minus 12x, so 18x equals 30. But that doesn't have an integer solution. So I can just ignore that. All right, and I've worked my way through Tom being first. Let's go with Tom being the second brother, and then Peter being the third. So this time the difference is going to be 5x equals 30, so x equals 6. And Amy would have received 6 times 60, 360 pence. I'll just keep it in terms of pence rather than pounds. Same again, but with Peter fourth. Then we've got 8x equals 30, but again, this is not an integer. Okay, we've only got one more possibility, and that is Tom being the third brother and Peter being the fourth brother. So then the difference is 3x. And this checks out. We get x equals 10, which in this case gives 600 pence. So see how I've gone through it really carefully. I've ruled some of the solutions out, but find all the possible amounts of money. I've done that. There are 4 possibilities. Good question.